Hey, what's happening, everybody? What is going on? What's shaking? It's Jason Thrifts. It is a Thursday afternoon, and that means there's going to be a little tease for tonight's Thrifty Business. Now, you got to tune in because it's an amazing follow-up. I told Debbie's my producer, I said, hey, we got to go find some people that we had on in the past that was definitely something we had to follow up on, and tonight's the night. Because Nicole was on almost 2 years ago. It was May of 2019. Right now it's April 2021. So almost 2 years ago. And the week before she was on, a tornado had destroyed her house. And that's not a laughing matter, but it just crushed it. Now, little spoiler alert, if you're looking at the graphic, you can see the house looks good now. That's kind of why I was laughing. Like, we gave away the punchline already. That's the after. But when she was on 2 years ago, she the only thing that survived besides her and her family, house was destroyed, cars were destroyed, her eBay inventory was still together. Divine intervention, the most awesome yellow and black heavy duty plastic tubs ever. Yeah. So at that time, we were talking to Nicole and her family, who were in a hotel room, if I do believe. And if I remember correctly, and they were still selling because that was the only way they were going to be earning money right that moment. So pretty bitchin' that they got through it. And so you never, ever plan on being in a disaster, ever. But if you end up in one, all right, Nicole is going to be our test subject. How do you get through it? How do you get through it? Especially with a family and the business, and you got no cars and no house. What do you do? So it'd be a great story tonight. Plus, there's a fun added little, oh, by the way, which I won't ruin right now because we all can see how great the house looks. But she did send me some before and after. So you will see what she went through and where it is now. So set your alarms. That's 8 o'clock on my YouTube channel. You might be seeing this as a post from Stacy. It's because I'm on a little break for one more day. But 8 o'clock on my YouTube channel, Jason T. Smith. 8 o'clock East Coast, 7 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Mountain, 5 o'clock here on the West Coast. Yeah, set me free, please. Janet survived a tornado. So yeah. So I'm so glad Nicole was available. I'm so glad she was excited to be back on. And it'll be probably one of our best follow-ups ever. Like, we saw the destruction. We saw that, okay, you can't stop making money just because this horrific thing happened. But now it's 2 years later. How'd it go? Because I listened to a radio show out of LA, and the one host house burnt down 3 years ago. And because of building permits and just BS bureaucratic red tape, he still has just a plot of land that he still pays taxes on and can't get the house rebuilt as of yet. So it is awesome to see that less than 2 years, Nicole and her family are in a very nice looking house. So tune in tonight, set your alarms, tell your friends, Jason T. Smith, YouTube channel, Thrifty Business tonight. Debbie's my co-host. Nicole's my guest. It's going to be a ton of fun. Plus, we were off last week. I had so many scores. I really had to figure out which ones I wanted to share, or the show would be just a forever show of scores. So a lot of good stuff to share with you. So I look forward to seeing everybody. Oh, you too, Angelique. Geesh. All right. Well, I didn't realize how many went through it, but that just shows you 2 people watching right now out of only 13 have went through a catastrophe. So like I said, you never plan for it, but if and when it happens, let's hear from someone who just went through it, how'd they get through it, how'd they get through insurance and keeping the family going and keeping the business going. So yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, everybody. Oh, good. Jessica's alarm is set. Yeah. Haul show coming soon. So stay tuned for all that. Bunch of good stuff. All right. Thank you all. Have a good afternoon. Have a great lunch. And I'll see you in a few hours, 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock on the West Coast. Bye-bye.